Hey friends, this is April from BigSkyAstrology.com. On this week's episode of the Big Sky Astrology podcast, Jen and I got into a discussion about applying versus separating aspects between planets. Thought I might make a little video, just a real short one for you to illustrate this point, because I know for some people it's a little easier to learn visually. So here is a chart for the moment that I'm recording this for you, basically March 12th. 2021, 10:30 a.m. in San Diego, California. This is just a map of the sky for right now from where I'm at. As you can see, there are a number of planets clustered together in Pisces today. Most of them are pretty fast moving other than Neptune. So there is plenty to talk about here and plenty of examples of both approaching and separating aspects. So first of all, what's an aspect? It is just a geometric relationship between two planets. And the aspect becomes exact at the moment the faster moving of the two planets gets to the same degree and minutes of the slower moving planet. For instance, in this chart, look at Venus sitting so close to Neptune. We know they're in the same sign. There's nothing in between them. We know a conjunction is coming. Venus is currently at 19 degrees and 0 minutes of Pisces. Neptune's at 20 degrees and 41 minutes of Pisces. We know Venus moves about 1 degree per day, so that we know sometime tomorrow Venus will make that conjunction with Neptune. So it's not there yet. But we know that with planetary aspects, we experience the influence of them both in advance of them becoming exact and after they've been exact. Beforehand, we call that an approaching or applying aspect. The faster moving planet, in this case Venus, is applying to an aspect to Neptune. That's the terminology, because Neptune's the much slower moving planet. So how far in advance do you experience the exact aspect? This takes us to the subject of orbs. How far from exact in terms of degrees do the two planets need to be considered within influence of each other? And here's an example I like to use. Say I'm sitting here in my office and I hear a siren coming down the street. I'm going to hear it probably 2 blocks before it actually gets in front of my house, because sirens are really loud and ambulances are moving really fast, or fire trucks or whatever they are. Well, how far away? Kind of depends. Depends how fast the vehicle's moving, how loud the siren is. But I know I'm going to hear it in advance. And then as it gets in front of my house, it's at its strongest. It's like the aspect's exact. And then it takes off down the street, thank goodness, and it gets more and more faint as it goes away. So think of a faster moving planet like Venus. It's speeding along pretty fast. We're only going to experience it for a couple of days. Today, when it's 1 degree away, and then tomorrow it's exact, and then for about 24 hours after the exact aspect, we'll experience it. So that's how that works. You can see the sun in this chart at 22 degrees of Pisces has recently made a conjunction to Neptune as well. And because we know the sun also moves about 1 degree a day, that it was about 2 days ago, a day and a half ago or so, that it was in that exact conjunction with Neptune. We're still kind of experiencing it today, at least I am. Really feeling a little bit groggy and out of it, and I've had to record this video about 4 or 5 times now to try to get it right. So that's what a conjunction with Neptune can be like. It's really as simple as that. And if we try to get really exact about when we'll start to experience or stop experiencing an aspect, it's not quite as exact as that. But just know that the faster moving the planet is that's making the applying aspect that will then be separating, the shorter duration of the exact experience of the aspect. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful. You can catch a new episode of the podcast every Monday. And wherever you get your podcast, be sure to subscribe. Visit my website, BigSkyAstrology.com, for all kinds of articles and information about astrology. Thanks very much for joining me, and we hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.